Don't sleep, don't dark, and share subjectively. Hello everyone, I'm Afe. Welcome to my channel. Then I believe in the friends who pay attention. There should be someone who saw this one I posted in the last issue. A video demonstration of the pure fragrance version. It is in our upcoming BPMOS release. Unified patch, unified body, and aluminum alloy of 7075 version. He has more colors on sale this time. Whether it is a patch or a main body, provide a convenient option for some friends with entanglement. So here, thank you so much to some of my friends who were able to watch my videos here. Afe thanked everyone. In this video, we mainly explain the main patch of the new launch. What kind of characteristics does he have? And then before the video starts, I hope everyone can continue to support Afe, and then give me a follower and like. If it's convenient, I hope you can give me a retweet. Okay, our video is about to begin. Fortunately, before the video starts, let's explain a few questions. First of all, let's explain to the audience friends. And a few questions asked by fans in private messages. Let me give you an answer one by one. First of all, regarding the main body patch of the new release, how long will it be released? After I communicated with Fuzi here, his reply to me was probably on the 25th. Specifically, we still have to wait until the official release and other official accounts. Based on the time of their release, I can only say that he told me that it was around the 25th. Okay, the time of the release of this first one. The second, many friends are more concerned about the question, that is, where to buy this product. I was also worried that I wouldn't be able to grab it. Let me explain this to you. The first place to buy is the channel. The official website of BPMOS is one of its Taobao. The second point is that you can buy it here at the agent. There is also the question of whether it will not be grabbed. I will answer you after communicating with welfare here, but you don't have to. Because of this batch of words, it is an unlimited one release and one model. So don't worry, you will definitely grab it, you will definitely grab it. Then let me explain it again. The third question is a question that is asked a lot. Is this patch from AC? How soon it will be released, as well as the patch of the zodiac dog of the zodiac sign and when it will be released. After I communicate with the person in charge, I will give you an answer. Approximately one time is a month. One will be held around the 25th of next month. On sale. This one on sale is unlimited or limited. Specifically, wait until the official will release the official account to give you an answer. Okay, let's move on to today's explanation. Okay, let's first explain that it is the K version. What is the difference between it and the patch of the same cloud? Let's take a look at a similar color. For example, both are green, right? So what is the difference between it? It's all a material that you can understand as a number. But some of the things added to it are different. Like the K version, an aluminum mesh is added. Add an aluminum mesh, like a copper and silver digital patch. It has a copper foil in it, and these two characteristics are different. One is aluminum mesh, which has a certain blocking property. Numbers cannot penetrate directly, like the same wave can be penetrated. So in terms of stability, it is superior to the K version. It is better than the K version, and it is one of it. The difference is that they are all treated with wind tendons. So it is slippery to the touch, and you can take a look at its surface. If you add a donkey net to it, so there will be some silver with a copper pot added to it. Therefore, the style of its surface may be slightly different. Okay. Let's take a look at this simple summary. In the case of the K version and the digital same cloud patch, I suggest that if you prefer stability to be safer, if its lifespan will be longer, you can choose copper and silver pillars. I personally understand it this way. If you prefer the K version of the aluminum mesh with silver, you can choose the K version. This is a small summary I have made for you. Okay. Let's take a look at one of its subjects. First, let's take a look at the main body of the copper cloud. Whether it is Tongyun or Tongyun on sale this time, or the aluminum alloy version of 7075, it has a characteristic. You can understand a new term called tsue version. Why is the crispy version called the crispy version? Everyone can listen to it. This one is an intensive version. You can listen to it. Okay, let's listen to the sound of the 7075 material of aluminum alloy. Okay, these two voices. I don't know if you have heard any of the same difference. At that time, let's talk about the value of copper clouds. Each paragraph of it is first clear, and the second is relatively crisp. There is a slight feeling of hand suppression. What about the slight calming feel? First of all, relying on his material, it is very light. It's also very light in your hand. So his impact sound and the feedback of the impact, it will be very powerful. If this is the emerald plate, first of all, everyone can associate with tsueha. Clean will remind you of the structure of a magnet. In the case of this bearded seat, it is a mechanical structure. Then there is the first of its kind that can achieve the feeling of magnets in terms of mechanical structure. The main body of copper cloud perfectly solves the shortcoming of the K version is that it is unstable. The vulnerability is relatively large. It is relatively easy to damage. The main body of the copper cloud perfectly solves this problem. Then you can get a very clean one. A very refreshing feature. Okay, let's talk about this. A version of the 7075 of the aluminum alloy. What about this version? First of all, if we play with a lot of these EDC toys, he has more stainless steel. High and tie, right? There are more basic materials. In the case of this aluminum alloy, its lightness is a bit close to a material from Thailand. Even said, he should be lighter and lighter than Thai when he was playing. Similarly, every paragraph will also feel the crisp feeling. But compared to Tong Yun's words, I personally think that Tong Yun's sound will come more and a little stronger. Well, this is a feature of these two main bodies. So let's talk about one of its shortcomings. The shortcomings are that there are some, because it is added to it. Copper foil bar, that is, there will be a little bit of cutting in some places. It knows that its copper cloud body is the main body of the digital copper cloud. One of its drawbacks. The second disadvantage is that if he falls, I guess it might be liquid. It's not like aluminum alloy but also stainless steel. If you fall, you will get a dent at most. Words like this may crack. That is to say, you must pay attention when playing. Okay, let's talk about each color. For example, like the gray one I am playing with in my hand now. It's an intensive version, right? Some people will think, that is, I like this color more. But is there a version I want to buy out? Yes. You can buy with confidence. Just every color. Each color, it has dense and paragraph options. The words I demonstrate here are intensive. But if you buy it, you can choose this paragraph version to purchase. Then let's take one and tell you about it. For example, if it is like aluminum alloy, like 7075 aluminum alloy, I don't know if you have seen it, but the words inside it are made of sandblasting. This part of its paragraph is not sand sprayed. But if you say it's dense, look at the dense inside is sandblasting, see if there is a sand spray. Its orbital technique is spray killing, so this is a very small detail. Because of this Beard's words at that time, he was studying this. On the basis of crisp and clean feedback, and then studied the feel. I studied the feel again. So the contents of it have been studied thousands of times. And then finally reached a way to deal with it, like in the paragraph, it doesn't spray. There is no spraying, just like the dents inside. because if the yarn is sprayed in the paragraph, its feel feedback will be strange. Okay, this is a point that I will talk about, and then I will talk about him. Dense and paragraph, its beads are not the same. Like the beads in a paragraph, it is 4.0. Like dense, it is 3.5. In the accessory package that was finally shipped, will be paired with our lightened silicone beads, and will be paired with lightened silicone beads. This will prevent the track from turning black. Will avoid the blackening of the track. So if it's a brand like BPMOS, takes very strict consideration into every detail. And testing. If you test myself, do you have a favorite color? Let me tell you about my favorite color. The first one is gray. I think it's quite versatile, no matter what color it is. Which color patch, whether it is metal or something. Both are very versatile. This is the first gray I recommend. The second word is green 71075 aluminum alloy green and copper cloud green. I think these two greens are very good looking. You can take a look at my previous issue. A video demonstration of the orange gunboard made. You can take a look. And the black one is also highly recommended by me. The black word is a bit like the black main body of the Paper Maria co-branded, but it's made of aluminum alloy, and when you hold it in your hand, it will be lighter than the Thai one, and it is very light. I think this orange is also very good looking. Can you see that I have a knitting? Do you see it? So I like it very much. Because of this one, I personally think it's a bit like brown. It's a bit like Wan. The good smell of red is what I personally don't like. It's a red. I don't really like this pink myself. If you talk about girls, I believe there may still be people who like it. But as a man, I personally don't like this purple. I think the other colors are quite good looking. Including silver, right? When it comes to silver, there is a main body here. Here's a patch to demonstrate. In the case of this patch, it is a patch that Uncle Bird is about to launch, and it is limited to about 140 pieces. If necessary, you can add my WeChat and I will push him. The contact information gives you this patch is also quite good looking. Okay, thank you very much for reading this. I hope you will pay attention to me. Praise your support. It is the greatest affirmation for me. Okay, this video is over.